Where's my other light? Right here. Okay. Thought I was going crazy. Hi. Let me see here. Let me see here. Hey, Seattle, Jessica, Paula, Monica, Star, Storm Chaser, Farah, Creme, San Francisco. Stephanie, thank you so much for becoming a member. It's not letting me scroll up farther than that. Hi, Sierra. Hi, everybody. Come on in. Thank you, Farah. Hi, Farron. We're starting off. Hi, Vic. We're starting off the top of the live. I haven't had a dirty soda in a minute. Hey, Brooke, I'm annoyed. Watch Big Brother tonight. Yeah, I heard some spoiler. I don't watch Big Brother. I heard something apparently crazy happened. Don't talk about it in the comments, but I heard something like crazy happened, I guess. But I saw people like talking about it, I think, on the TikTok or whatever. Hi, Normal. I'm doing okay. I'm gonna be transparent with y'all. I'm having, this is day 2 of like a really bad pain situation, pain flare. That's what I was looking for. Couldn't remember the word flare for some reason. Hi, Mare. Okay, first of all, if you missed it, last night we had a crazy members only live. It went for like 4 hours. We listened to music. I made bacon. And then I was trying to make a roux. It's joint and nerve pain, and it's from the top of my head to the tip of my toes, and it's hell. When I talk about being chronically ill, like that's what I'm referring to. I don't know the source of it because I started the process for it a couple years back, and I got laid off, so I lost my insurance. Yes, I was just about to get to that, Normal.
I want to come through for...
Just 1 second. I just want to show. Okay, go ahead. Alright, so I was making a roux, and I was like, oh, let me get a plastic whisk because I got yelled at last time for using a metal one on that pan. So let me try to not fuck up my pan. That's what I was thinking. I go and I fuck up the ratio of bacon grease to flour right out the gate, and I could tell, and I was like, well, shit. I used way too much in the side. I don't normally make gravy in this pan. I normally make gravy in the pan I'm actually using today. And I'm stirring. I didn't leave it in there. Like, I didn't just, like, leave it in there and, like, go do something else. No, I was whisking away, doing what I do. It shook me so bad I made a YouTube short. Also, I, like, read some of my poetry and, like, a journal entry. I talked about some stuff. I also drank some of my THC drink beforehand, which also, low-key, I did today because the pain is just so bad. I've been saving what I've had for a while because I don't use it every day. I've only got 1 dose left, unfortunately. I was going to try to not do it today, but I was laying in bed and I was like, it's either going to be that or I'm going to have to cancel the live because the pain is like, even after ibuprofen, I'm sitting at like a 6.5, 7. And that's kind of high to be sitting at after an ibuprofen. So, at least for me. But, What do you mean I look ripped? What? You looked ripped? What? So Creme, I was in the process of getting a fibromyalgia diagnosis. Um, so like I said, I got laid off and I lost insurance, and that requires a lot of specialists and money, because the way you get diagnosed with fibro. Oh no, I'm not yet. I drank it like. No, what you see in my eyes is pain. I get like this when I'm in a lot of pain. But it takes like 2 hours, like 1.5, 2 hours to like have any like cognitive change. But you'll probably notice in my demeanor at some point throughout the live when it hits. Okay, let me finish making my dirty soda. And then I've got this lemon left. Yeah, I got a lot of important things eliminated, when I went through that process, but I don't like to go too in depth about it online just because I don't have a diagnosis, so I don't know what I'm talking about. I just know that I hurt. So, yeah. Just put scalloped potatoes in the oven with a pound of cheese in it. No skimping today. Well, hell yeah, Chart Lord. Looks like you're really working towards your username there, buddy. Sorry you were in pain. I thought having arthritis was hell on earth. Yeah, I don't have arthritis. Actually, there was someone on Twitter who, sometimes does, recaps of my lives, and she said that, and I was like, I never said that. I actually specifically think I said I didn't, or if I brought it up because I brought up fibromyalgia. This was, within the past couple weeks. And I was like, I have, nerve pain and joint pain, but we actually specifically checked for arthritis, and I don't have it. I think you're getting people mixed up with that. Because I've, in the past couple years, been checked for arthritis, so. But. Thank you, Norma. I bought this hat in one of my first ever vlogs at a art store in the mall. I'm not asking for help advice. Thank you very much. Anyway, let's move on. Oh, forgot to put this away. Okay. Hi, chick. Okay. Because, I brought the pain for a reason. Because I had different plans for today's live. I wanted to use the homemade gravy I made last night to do that, fun viral trend with the, you make, the volcano out of mashed potatoes. You do, little gravy lava with the dino nuggets. I just thought it'd be fun. But I've realized I've overcommitted myself this week with my live schedule specifically. With ideas that I just had a bunch of ideas pop up, and I was just kind of, I can do this, then this, that. And also I have upcoming travel plans, so I have to think about that and the expiry of food and things like that. So I have to prioritize certain things. These are gonna go bad. I just got these, and I already have to cut out a bad part on this, so these need to get used, and I haven't. The onion would probably be fine, but for this recipe, and I did consider just prepping these and freezing them, but I just don't have the enthusiasm and energy today that I want to do something like that. So today I'm making something I've made many times. This is something I ate constantly throughout my childhood. We never really had a name for it. I called it BBQ Keilbasa pasta. It'll make sense when I make it. It's delicious. Anybody I've had try it likes it. If you like barbecue sauce, you'll like it. Pretty much. Sans maybe a couple things, but assuming you eat meat. And so I wanted to actually make it this time, but hello. But take a moment to I've never measured the amount of barbecue sauce I've put into it, so I have no idea what to write down for a recipe. And I want to add this to my recipe book. So I'm just going to take note of everything that I'm using, write it down. I'm low-key excited for your cooking stream. I made sausage, peppers, onions, and garlic with whole grain pasta. That's all of that is actually in my recipe, among other stuff. But Diet Coke, yes. Hi, Limsey. Also, when I have pain flares, I know that they can last anywhere between 1 to 4 days. On average, I've had spells that are longer before, but not very often. Hello. Oh, did she end her live? Hello, everybody. You know what? I already said I don't want health advice, so you can enjoy your time out. Clue is over until tomorrow. Okay, well, I hope she enjoys her pizza. Did she raid me? No, I don't think so. I think no, that was Nonsense's channel. Yeah, so I was hanging out a bit in the beginning of her live, because it's been interesting learning about the stuff y'all talk about over there. I'm trying to learn. There's a lot happening. There's a lot of lore I don't know. But thank you for coming over here when she was done. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. And so I forgot that Wednesdays are now my therapy day. And so I went to, let me back it up. When I was live in the pool Sunday, yeah, today's Tuesday. On Sunday, I said I was going to do the 50 laps tomorrow before the pain flare started, and as well as forgetting that's my therapy day. So I'm crossing my fingers this is over by Thursday. So I'm going to have to play the exact day that I do that pool live by ear. And I just wanted to let y'all know that. I don't know why that was so hard to get on my face. The pool stream was awesome. And the members live stream, the vibes were immaculate last night. I had so much fun. I just was like, you know what? I'm just going to hang out and not worry about this or that. And it was just pure vibes. It was amazing. I had so much fun. Let me put this back. All right. No, Toast, thank you so much for the super sticker, hon. I appreciate ya. When do you go to therapy? I just restarted, I should say, therapy last week. So I'm now having weekly therapy. What's the new album coming out? Who has that new album? Hello, J. Kells. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I melted a whisk yesterday. I never in my days has something like that happened. Ed Sheeran. Oh, cool. Okay. Because I'm going to want something I can write down on. Because these have recipe card pages. This is the first recipe I put in my book. And high nerve. And so I'm gonna just like pick different gel color pens for each recipe card. I think it'll be fun. So this next one, I just don't know the exact measurements. Hi, Pookie. So just gonna grab this blue. You may get flooded from clues live. Don't get scared. Okay, I won't. Well, now I know rating is a thing. I didn't even know that was a thing before y'all did that to me. It was so fun though. Okay, so for this ratio of pasta, you can get away with using 1 kielbasa, but I like using 2. So like if you're trying to save money, you can use 1 and you can still get filled off pasta, but just like I prefer to have a more protein to pasta ratio. So for my recipe, I'm gonna write 1 to 2. Links of kielbasa. And then, because you can really kind of like play with the ratios. 1 large onion, thinly sliced. 2 large bell peppers. I prefer like orange and yellow, but I paid for the green because they were so much, like, we're talking like $2 cheaper per pepper, like, which is just, God, the economy just pisses me off. You can honestly use, so we just always use like the different Hillshire Farm options. Honestly, with something like this, you're just gonna want to think about like the flavor profile. You're gonna want to make sure if you get a chicken sausage, maybe one that's like pretty plain. Like if it's like differently seasoned, or maybe if it's like a garlic chicken sausage or something like that, that'd be fine. But if you don't like an Italian seasoned one or something like that, that would be weird. But yeah, they also just sell something called like smoked sausage. Because this is Polska kielbasa made with pork, turkey, and beef. So it's like a mix of meats. But, chick. I'm jealous. I mean, I was also just, from the place I was ordering from one location for this. So I don't know if I had been able to like get a ride to the produce shop, which I'm planning to do a huge house shop at the end of this month because we need like everything. So yeah. And then so for my recipe, I don't have this, but there is something called no yolk noodles. They're like the egg noodles. That is the normal pasta that makes this like how I ate it as a child. But I don't have that right now. And so you can easily make this with penne pasta. I've done that multiple times. Or if you've bow tie pasta, that would probably work really good in this recipe. I think it would just, you can honestly, truly use any pasta you have in your pantry. Because this was meant to be something like, it was frugal, delicious, feeds a lot of people kind of a recipe. Because that's why my mom made it a lot when we were kids. And back when I was kids, all of these ingredients were like really cheap. But one bag, so you'd use 1 whole bag of no yolk noodles, or 1 box of penne or bow tie. I think this would be weird with like spaghetti or fettuccine noodles. It would weird me out like mentally, I think, just because I'm not used to it. But it's all gonna taste delicious. So if you're just trying to get food in your face, you know, or get food in your family's face, that's what this is. And then it's gonna be sweet baby. It has to be sweet baby Ray's. This is non-negotiable. All right, listen. If you come into this house with some Kraft fucking barbecue sauce, leave. How dare you? How dare you offend me and my ancestors? Now, Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce is just a very like strong flavored barbecue sauce. If you know, you know. It can sometimes be a little intense as like a chicken nugget barbecue sauce. So I have a chicken nugget barbecue sauce that I use now. Growing up, I always used Sweet Baby Ray's, but I've switched to the Kinder barbecue sauce because it's just more mellow. It's delicious, but it's just more mellow. Kraft is just soured sugar sludge. I'm telling you. How dare you put that in front of me? Same with Kraft mayo. I've become a Kraft mayo snob. I can't do it. It needs to be literally anything else. I'm team literally anything but Kraft mayo. I don't mind their honey mustard though. So Sweet Baby Ray's BBQ. That's where I don't know how much I'm going to want to use. So I'm going to need to remember to use some source of measurement. What size are you? No. Ugh, no. It would be a pain in the ass in the beginning, but if I just want to, like, because I'm going to need to do at least a cup, I'm sure, for this amount of food. But this will be good to, like, figure out the exact amount that I would need without dirtying multiple measuring cups. So we'll just use a 4th cup for that. And then garlic powder. Poppy! Sorry you're in pain today. Hope the drink helps. Thank you. Yeah. I'm starting to feel the physical effects of it. I don't feel like, you know, stoned. Duke's is really good mayo, but my heart is with Kewpie mayo. Garlic powder. Onion powder. Salt. Pepper. And just for flair. It's not that much flair. Jarred garlic. Okay. I'm not gonna make y'all watch me hand write the recipe in my recipe book unless you want to watch that. Unless you can let me know here in the chat. But just got here late. Did you say this was something you used to eat in your childhood? Yes. I will do grocery hauls. Oh my god, guys. When we go to Sam's, I think we already have it in the calendar, like what day we're going. I think we're going on like the 22nd or 23rd. I don't remember when. But we're going then. Just got back from Walmart. Ugh, everything is expensive. It's gonna be a shopping that hurts, but like we're bare bones on a lot of stuff. Like we need to get we're getting low on toilet paper, which we always buy in bulk, so we don't buy it very often. We're like low on laundry detergent. Like this shopping haul is gonna hurt. I'm gonna walk away like I'm like, whoo! I lost an arm, a leg, and a soul. Oh my god. You know what I mean? Yeah, Sam's is great. You should get a membership. I recommend it. But I'll get a rotisserie chicken when I go, and I'm pretty stoked about that. I got a little burnt out on the rotisserie chickens because my mom was going to Sam's Club like a surprising amount for like the short amount of time she's here. She just like it's because she likes to go. You know what I mean? Because she doesn't get to in Norway. But so some shops were a lot smaller, right? Obviously, but. She would just like go to walk around too. Emily, you're amazing. Keep being fabulous, Rosie. Thank you so much. Okay, let me get the garlic. Yeah, let me tell you, I agree. America really does need to bring bidets into the public bathrooms because we're a bidet family. Bidets are, and I got the family into them. My dad, thankfully, was like handled the process because I am many things, but I am not like Bob the Builder. Is the recipe cookbook gonna be just for you or for everyone? I mean, I'm making it for me. This is something that I think I would like pass down to my nieces. You know what I mean? Like when I get older. So that's my thought is like I'm gonna make this and like that's why I'm just making it fun. It's just like a little project. Like as I do stuff on streams that I wanna like have reference to come back to. Like I want to do that with my Alfredo that I made, but because I really like it. Like I don't care what anybody says. I think I'm a great cook. My food's delicious. Everyone who tries my food in person loves my food. I fucking killed with my peach dump cake when I went to an event. And this was back in like 2019 when I went to like lots of parties and stuff, and I fucking killed. Some lady came with like a homemade peach cobbler, like that she made from scratch, and I genuinely felt so bad because she put so much work into that, and everyone was giving me so many compliments, and I'm like, all I did was dump some fruit with some cake mix and like because I tried her peach cobbler because like mine cleared, like it was gone, and everyone was raving about it. People barely ate hers. And when I tried it too, I was like, oh wow, this is really bland. Like, I was actually kind of surprised because I've never made one from scratch, but um, I was just like, I felt so bad because I was like, I knew how much more work she put into hers than I did mine. And I was like, ugh. But anyway. Oh, also, one time I was hanging out with this guy. This is also in 2019. He was this guy. I've not really talked about him. Like people who followed me more heavily back on Instagram, which back then, which is not very many people, but like who were more or people who were like in my life, they knew who he was, because we never like dated, but like in 2019, I was emotionally not available, but I was like kind of like seeing people and whatever. But he was this guy who would like come over to my where I was living at the time, like at least once a week, if not more, and we would just hang out and stuff. And one time I made this is the most insane thing I've ever made. Um Ever. But it was so good. It was like delicious. I made this like cuz it was like me, I think it was me, him, and like one or two other friends. So I just made this like loaf of French bread. And I was really into egg sandwiches at that time. Like I was on an egg sandwich kick for like months and months because um I fry a meat egg, and that's because I soft fry them. And so I made a bunch of fried eggs, and I also have a sloppy Joe like that I make from scratch too. It's really easy. Again, it was the way it was made when I was growing up. I think I have made it on this channel in the past. Um, and so it was a sloppy Joe sandwich with fried eggs and macaroni and cheese and American cheese. And when I tell you, that shit was so good. I've not made it since because no way in hell am I making that for one person. It was like I made that for like multiple people, and we cut them up into like portions, and everybody loved it. I'm just saying. Anyway, I do make some weird things sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who Simply Sarah is. Yeah, fixation is the word for sure. Great Aunt Rosie's miscellaneous sauce book. Hey, Mean Green Bean. I'm trying to find your original comment. What you said, Abby. You always make my day, Rosie. You're so funny, especially when you laugh at your own jokes. Especially when you're trying to say it, but you can't even finish the joke because you're laughing so hard. It's so cute and funny. Thank you, Abby. Don't trust a skinny chef is all I say. Yeah, it was, that was a lot in a sandwich. I agree. No, it was like, we were a little like, you know, so I will say that. Now, okay. I think that's everything. Yeah, well, it's not a hard recipe. I just want to get it written down, and I'll do like all the steps in writing all that out. Oh, maybe we could move over to a members only live while I do that. That might actually be fun. People need to stop lying. And I'm single. Try DMSO roll-on for your pain. Your skin can't have any lotion or product before applying. Has done wonders for my plantar fasciitis. Thank you, Sarah B. I had, I feel like it's gotten a lot better. But I've had, plantar fasciitis pain. I just started developing it when I was door dashing for a while. Thank you, Foxy Roxy. I used to before my car got, totaled. Last night live was so chill. With that poor whisk. I know, I feel bad for the whisk too. Hello, Sarah. I've actually used THC creams, and it's helped some. It helps some, yeah. I just prefer concentrate methods, because I also don't have great lungs. No, they said I should try some of her recipes glass, but okay. Oh, I think I did hear about her. I can't remember if that was recent or not. But anyway, I've been dilly-dallying like crazy. I would never eat something called a bologna salad for so many reasons. Sarah had a good attitude and loved cooking. She got lots of us making old school recipes and laughing with her. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I'm sorry to hear about what happened with her. I just wasn't familiar with her personally. Hello, Esther. No, Biggo. I'm missing a lot of chats, I think. Have a great evening, Sarah. Oh, goodness, your 6-year-old diva. We'll have fun with her. Thank you, Shona. And thanks, Esther. Yeah, so I actually bought this hat in like one of my original vlogs from like 2 years ago. I was just like out walking about doing a mall vlog, and there's a shop there. They just have like a bunch of cool kind of like artsy stuff. And I really liked this hat, and I think this hat was only like $10 or something. And so I bought it. And I bought like some pens, and I think I may have bought something else, I don't remember. But I had some, they were like, the pen I remember was a pen I used forever, which was like, I think it was like drink your fucking water or something like that. And like all the pens had like a curse word on them. And they also had like different like positively like mildly motivational things. It was just cute. I liked them. I look awful in bucket hats, Mad Hatter. But I did add a few actually to my, or actually I think I look bad in bucket hats. I could be wrong. I did add a few bucket hats to my Amazon wishlist. I've actually like updated my Amazon wishlist a few times and like just not said anything. Because I don't talk about it every time I update something. But I added like different bucket hats like that I thought were funny. Was it at the shop you bought a book? I think I did buy a book. Where Salma's these days, I just talked to her. She was in the members live yesterday. She's just got stuff going on in her personal life. Like, nothing bad, but she's just busier and has less time to be here while I'm live. But she's doing good. And she was telling me, like, because I chat with her briefly sometimes on a different platform. And she was like, yeah, I always catch the replays whenever I can, but she's just not able to be here during the lives recently. So this is how I do them, just like a thinly sliced. Is that considered like a julienne? Or, I don't know. I have horrible knife skills, so I don't really. I may go back to vlogging at some point. I just don't have any active plans to at the moment. Thank you, Dripping Sunshine. I can't because I have hand issues, JC. I have to work around my hand pain. That's why sometimes, like, I even noticed it when I was rolling the limes. I didn't even, like, in the moment, I didn't even realize it. I was, like, using a fist to roll it because after, like off and on. Because going like this, like, even doing that motion hurts. Going like this and putting a bunch of pressure in here just really hurt. It just caused a lot of pain, so. You're taking the onion like a boss, because that could never be me. Well, thank you. Well, now, because I'm trying to not, I don't want to throw away this outside thicker layer, but this layer of onion skin is being annoying to get off. There we go. I'm trying to make sure I get this like thinner outer film, because I don't like the texture. I live like more in central. I'm in North Tampa Bay area. Polish kielbasa is life. Hell yeah. Okay. My doctor suggested turmeric. Yeah. I used to take turmeric supplements. I should really get back on that gravy train. But on. Damn it. Don't piss me off. There we go. Don't piss me off today. We're not doing this right now. Okay, come on. There we go. Close enough. Alright, so basically I just, I like them really thin. So let me just break these up. You don't have to be this extra, but this just makes the cooking process easier for me. Dude, I'm telling you, cooking all that time yesterday with the music going and the like singing and the vibing, I fucking loved it. I wish that I could do that here more often. It was lush for sure. I love that. I love that use of the word lush. Have you ever had a bloomin' onion like from the Outback Steakhouse? Yeah, I prefer the one from Texas Roadhouse. Switch over in a few. Honestly, Brooke, when it gets to like the food's done, and we vibed for a little bit, I think during the recipe book portion at the very least, I think I will do members only live. That's a great idea. Whenever I do these kinds of lives in the future, that's a great use of the members only function. Oh, I love that idea. Half and half, yeah. Sophia. Good. Actually, I was quiet for a really long time. There for a minute. Just. Okay. Hello, A. I made a dirty soda, which I hadn't had in a hot minute because I'm on a little bit of a kick. I was just like pretending I didn't have soda there for a bit, and I was just really focusing on drinking my water because I'm trying to drink less soda overall and make soda stretch because what do you mean $6 for 2 2 liters? But it's something that I still want to like have occasionally. I was like, ooh, I have a hankering for a dirty soda. It's been a minute. Thank you. I'm prepping right now for the BBQ Keilbasa Pasta. A dirty soda is basically when you take a soda of choice. For me, that's Diet Coke. Or I've even done it with Sprite Zero. And then you take like, you make like a full, like for me, I use this big of a cup. But it can be a standard like 16-ounce cup, whatever. And then you add like a tablespoon of cream. And for me, today I used lemon, but you basically add a wedge of lemon or lime. You could also like, it's got really popularized because of the Secret Life of Mormon Wives, which I recently got into. Let me see. Lemon and cream. I'm telling you, you don't have to use a citrus. If you want to like use like a flavoring syrup of some kind, like I have the vanilla syrup over there. I've used that before. If you have like a strawberry syrup, like a cherry syrup, whatever. Oh, if you're lactose intolerant, then yeah, you're probably out. But it's just really good. This is a really good drink. It's just delicious. I don't know what to tell y'all. Vodka makes everything better. I've never had a dirty soda. Hey, Amanda. Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. And then I also like to thinly slice the sausage because for the optimal, like, meat to pasta ratio, I want slices of meat in, like, every bite. So you don't have to do it as thin. You can slice it how you like. But also when you fry it, it can make a nice texture. Because it feels more filling. It feels more filling. Words are hard. As you eat it. But again, it's just up to you on how you like it. Are you the family cook? Well, my parents live in Norway. And so my mom tends to cook a lot when she's here. Hey, Christine. Lovely to see you. Hey, Gilly. Hello, hello. I'm just really focused on, like, not chopping my fingers off. So I'm being kind of quiet. Because it's just, you know, I shouldn't be like, yeah, no, that'd be a dangerous thing to do. Hey, Anthony, I'm okay. Hi, Courtney. I'm just like, yeah, I'm feeling better now, but I'm going through a pain flare. So it's just really, it's just, I'm always off my game. So I probably won't be going live tomorrow. That's why I like debated a lot on if this live was happening today. I hate those days because that's why I only scheduled it around like 2 p.m. I was waiting. I was like thinking about it because I'm scared to say this, but I've kind of fallen into like a semi-decent sleep rhythm. And I feel like if just me saying that's like the universe is gonna be like, ha, fuck you, and I'm gonna be up till like 4 a.m. today. So let's hope that doesn't happen today. Cause I wore myself out yesterday because I was also in pain and I did a 4-hour live, and so I was just like mentally exhausted when I finally went to go lay down. So I passed out within the hour of laying down, which is awesome because that tends to not happen for me. And then I woke up a little bit around 4 a.m. like I have been, but I was able to fall back asleep and get a little nap in. I was quite pleased. So I woke up around like 9:10 today, which is like a reasonable hour. And yes, like and subscribe. Thank you, Amanda. And in case you don't know, this stuff is pre-cooked. Just like you can eat this like salami, but it's better when you like pan fry it. Yeah, there's some good stuff. But like just in case you didn't know that, I want to make sure I stated that. Your most productive cleaning is at 4 a.m. Yeah, I feel you. Because sometimes I go through phases. Sometimes I'm sleeping like 16 hours. Sometimes it's like weeks of insomnia. It's just like I've had sleep problems my whole life. So it's really, I've tried so many things over the years. It's unbelievable. I hate these like wonky pieces. And trying to cook them, it's annoying. The sound of loud thunder and pattering rain is therapeutic. I love sleep music. I use sleep music playlists on Spotify. Thank you, Mystic. You love the hat. Thank you. My parents live in Norway. My dad got a job out there. I have done magnesium. The best way to do magnesium is through spraying it on the soles of your feet. That's the best. It's like the best way for your body to absorb it. And when I started doing that, it did help a lot. And in fact, I probably should buy another bottle of spray magnesium. I will look into that on Amazon. Thank you for saying that. I have not done that in a long time. But magnesium is great. My magnesium levels were naturally always pretty good, but I had like dangerously low iron. Like I forget how they measure iron, but I think it was like literally, it was like a single digit low. Like, it was, like, really... I had to get an iron infusion. It was a whole thing. Which is one of the reasons why I got into steak so much and, like, trying to eat more iron-rich foods back then. Because I used to not eat steak a lot. Like, I just never bought it, you know, whatever. But I started, like, making them more and getting ribeyes and stuff after that happened. What do you mean it doesn't? I thought eating things like steak and stuff helped your iron. Yeah, I have heard about the cast iron pan helping. I looked into that. I almost got that iron fish, but I think they're like pretty expensive. So I just never got around to it. Yeah, they never had me taking iron supplements. I had to like go do to an infusion center. Like, I forgot. Like, I had to go multiple times. I forgot how many times. I vlogged about it back then. I remember that. Okay. And then so this is the pet that I'm using. This is so if you're like trying to eat healthier. I actually really recommend this pasta. It's like a high fiber pasta, and I swear to God, I don't taste a difference at all. You put this in front of me, I would just think it was pasta. Like, it's so good. This was recommended to me by one of my mods. Because she actually bought it for me as like, she was like, I want you to try this. She sent me the link. She was like, put this on your wish list. And I was like, okay. And I'm telling you, this is my last box. I'm a little sad. It was like a 3-pack. And so it has, hold on. For 2 ounces of pasta, it has 24 grams of fiber. So it's like, if you're someone who struggles to get fiber in your diet, or like your kids struggle to get fiber in their diet, I'm telling you, like 1,000%, I'm not sponsored by anything ever. Unless I say otherwise. But this shit's so good. And I don't have the no yolk noodles, so I'm using these in its place. This is way better than any chickpea pasta, anything like that. The protein's not like crazy. It's like 8 grams. There are better protein options for pasta. But if you want, like, if the ones that are higher in protein, like, you don't like any of the way those taste, telling you, it's so good. Hi, Poetic. Yeah, Roxy, I highly recommend it. Like, I gain no benefit from how praising that as high as I do. I think it's so good. Like, I would buy it again. Yeah, I would buy it again. Well, I would buy it, I guess, because it was gifted to me from a viewer. Oh, goodness, postcards. Well, I hope that all gets sorted for you. You're not a pasta fan? You know, neither's my brother. He'll eat ramen, but, okay. I'm gonna wait. I'll make another dirty soda, when the food's done. That's what I'll do. So let me just rinse this out real quick. Alright, what do I need? I need the garlic, the seasonings. measuring cup. Salt, pepper. There it is. I wonder what this would taste like if I added ranch powder. I bet I'd really like it. I love barbecue and with ranch seasoning on it, honestly. But I'm not gonna do that. That's not how it's normally made, so I'm not gonna do that today. Let me see. Garlic. Alright. Start. Let's get that heated up. Oh shit. Does this go in this? I can't remember. I don't think so. It would be good though. Worcestershire sauce would be really good in this. Sorry. I have a very small working space. So having everything out all at once is just chaotic as fuck. Seven. Throw a lid on that. And let her go. Let her go, brother. Oh, I left the water running. Oh, God. So sorry. Sorry, turtles. Hey, Taylor. What order do I want to go in? I feel like I should brown the links first because then all the fat that renders can just help me cook the vegetables and infuse the flavor. And then I can just put the links in the metal bowl while I cook down the vegetables because I like my bell peppers and onions sauteed. So I cook them down for a minute. You can do this a lot faster. I just like to put some love into it, you know what I'm saying? So I think I want to yeah, I want to do it that way. Because then I can can wait on the garlic so I don't burn it. I still want to stitch a piece of that sausage. Yeah, it's good. So when you slice it, like, look how, like, some of them are, like, so thin. Also, you can, like, eat a few of these to equal a normal size chunk of them. You know what I'm saying? They're really good. I guess no one knows the answer. What's the answer to what? Oh, thanks, Esther. Hey, new name. Thank you. I'm glad I look cute because I was like, I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it today. But I love this top. Like, I've always said, like, tie-dye is my thing. I've said that for years. I love tie-dye. I own a lot of tie-dye. I used to own a lot more tie-dye than I wore into the ground. And then I just love this hat. It's super rainbow. It was funny because is this the tie-dye you made? No, I bought this. The shirt I wore in my members only live, I made that one. I love that one. It came out really good. It reminds me of a can of Sprite. What is it that you can access through PC? Are you talking about like the membership link? Because I have a community tab post with an iPhone link. I think you're talking about memberships. If you're talking about memberships, I have it linked in my community tab posts. And yeah, we found a 6-pack of regular Sprite. It was in the way back corner in like this little area over here. Because we were storing the sodas there when my niece was visiting. And there was like, at some point someone moved a tote in front of it. So I have some regular Sprite that needs to be drinking. So, okay. We're going to go ahead and saute this. I'm going to salt the water. Oh, I'm going to need to salt the vegetables too. Salt the water real quick. I know. So there is a link on my community tab post for iPhones. If you have an Android, the other standard link, you can copy and paste it into your browser. Like whatever browser it is you use, like Google Chrome, whatever Android. I don't know what it's called. I love the smell of sauteed vegetables. Me too. The smell, let me tell you something. If you ever saute bell peppers and onions, just throw some Worcestershire sauce on them. I think I might do it for this recipe because it just tastes so good. And when you do that, every time I do that, my whole family goes, "What smells so good?" And it's just literally bell peppers, onions, and Worcestershire. That's it. Sometimes I haven't even added the salt yet. You know what I mean? But if you want your kitchen to smell like good home cooking, just those 3 ingredients in a saute pan, let me tell you. Basically, I'm just going to brown these for a bit. You see there's no oil. These sausages are like, I don't know if I'm getting the pan well. These sausages are pretty like, fatty. So you really don't want to add oil. Like, it just gets like crazy at that point. But I'm gonna get these crisp up. Words are hard. Real good. Some of these didn't break. I didn't go through these and fix my poor knife skills very well, so I have to fix that. You eat your sweet onions, sweet Vidalia onions like apples. You're brave. But I pretty much exclusively use Vidalia onions. I don't ever buy white onions or anything else. Sorry, I'm having to break these up. They're like, some of them are stuck in like pieces of 4 that I didn't cut all the way through. Okay. I'll let this cook for a bit. What did I do? Damn it, Rosie. You weren't done yet. So now I'm just putting the veggies on the bendable cutting board because I'm going to put the cooked sausages in here. Hey, Jessa. But there's already a lot of fat being released from the sausage. You know, I don't normally like jalapenos, but I haven't tried them in a long time. I'm just worried it's gonna hurt my tummy. I have to sample the work. One moment. Chef always gets taxes, exactly. You get it. Hey, Nerdy, good to see ya. I'm doing good. I realize I'm pretty quiet today. Sorry about that. But I'm just like trying to be focused. I also think I've hit the, what was the word I came up with yesterday? In the members live, was it shablonied? Hey, Pistol. Hopefully no melted plastic in the food today. No, we're using a wooden spatula. Now I'm hungry. Might make me a kielbasa or something. You should. I forgot how delicious kielbasa is. Rosie, if you don't like jalapenos, I wouldn't eat them. It might give you a visit to the potty room. Yeah, that's what I'm worried. I'm worried about, like, my tummy getting mad. Because my stomach does not agree with a lot of spicy food. I can handle Cholula. I can handle gochugaru. But, like, food's really heavy in, like, red pepper flakes and stuff like that. And, like, jalapenos. Certain types of, like, chipotle, like, just like, yeah. Your recipe sounds good. Gonna have to try and find that pasta. Yeah, I highly recommend. Or if it's hard to find, or it's honestly, I don't think it's cheap. So like, if those things are concerns for you, the standard pasta that I'm supposed to serve with this is the no yolk pasta, the no yolk egg noodles. That is like the best pasta for this dish. I just don't have any. And I will make this again with the correct pasta at some point in the future. I'm sure of it, because I make this periodically. It's going good. I'm just like, I'm nervous for therapy tomorrow. I'm making, this is something my family made growing up. I'm calling it BBQ Keilbasa Pasta. Therapy takes courage, yeah. I agree with that. I use the no yolks for a lot of recipes. Yeah, they're good pasta. Yeah, it's really, you just, because the amount of barbecue sauce is also very important, because like, you don't want to use too much. Otherwise, it's weird. I do online because I don't have a car. I had therapy today, drained me out. Yeah, I realized last week, I was like, I probably shouldn't go live on therapy days. Totally, when I said Wednesday, totally forgot. I was like, damn it. Now I know how what people are going to say to that. Oh, she's just trying to get out of it. No, I'm just dealing with my bullshit. Barbecue sauce has a lot of sugar. Cool. And? Do you have any guilty pleasure shows that you watch? Honestly, I think my current rewatch might fall under that. Don't like Facts? No, I actually love Facts. I just don't like people being passive-aggressively condescending and obnoxious. Anyway, as I was saying, I never really got into this show, and for like the longest time, and then my mom was like really getting on to me. She's like, you need to watch this, you need to watch this, you need to watch this. And then I did, and then I was like, oh, I actually really like this show. And that show is The Big Bang Theory. So I like, for the longest time, I wouldn't watch it. I don't know why. If like I had a friend that just like talked shit about it when I was like a teenager or something, I don't know, I just never watched it. I saw the new season of 90 Days the other day, just started. I've never watched that show. I've never gotten into it. I think I've seen some episodes of Black Mirror like a long time ago. But I keep reading. Gilmore Girls is like an all-time fave. when I was a teenager, it took me 3 birthdays and 2 Christmases to get all 7 boxes. All 7 boxes of the DVDs, and when I finally got the last season, I remember how excited I was. Oh my god, I love the Jersey Shore. I like Breaking Bad, but that was my ex's comfort show. He would watch it over and over and over and over. So I've just never even attempted to watch it since I moved to Florida. Because it got to the point where I would walk out and I would just be I've never seen Downtown Abbey. I think my mom really likes it, if I remember correctly. No, I've never seen a K-drama. I've heard they're really good. Hello, Chantel. There was a whole Gilmore Girls festival near my hometown recently. I'm so jealous. I've always wanted to go to a Gilmore Girls pop-up shop event of some kind, cafes will have Gilmore Girls Day where they redecorate their whole thing and they have a themed menu and they do a one-day only thing. I've always wanted to experience something like that. Has yet to happen. I've never seen Bridgerton either. I honestly really do kind of keep to my comfort shows, and I very rarely bring in something new. That was for Grey's Anatomy, actually, which has entered the new rotation of comfort shows. I'm considering starting a rewatch of Grey's Anatomy again. Which I did one not that long ago, I feel. But that's a multi-month rewatch commitment, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I need to get my ass back in the pool for sure, Cyanide. I'm shooting for Thursday. I'm praying that my pain flare is done by then. If not, it'll be this weekend, because I swear to God, I'm going to be panicking if I'm still in a pain flare this weekend. We're not even going to let that be a reality. We're just going to keep it moving. God, this smells so good. I don't do mukbangs. I do eat with me's. I will eat my meal at the end, but to me, mukbangs is when you get a whole bunch of food and you do the whole eating show thing. Nah, I just make my food. I'll eat it real quick and then I bounce. Most of the time I bounce. Or sometimes I'll hang out after and clean my kitchen or whatever. Man, those are good. And these are super salty, on their own. You do not need to salt them. You could season it. I don't think it's necessary. If you wanted to make this dish spicy, you totally could. Not necessary for me. I feel messy mukbangs are, no. Yeah, I'm not a mukbang channel, nah, but you're good. I'm not offended or anything. I just like to explain that because I just think that, to me, mukbang content's a certain type of content. You're not gonna catch me ordering a bunch of food and come on live just to eat it, you know what I mean? But I've spent all this time cooking. I'm gonna eat what I cook, you know? Ooh, yeah, I was super into Vampire Diaries. I haven't seen that in forever. You could probably keep cooking it, but honestly, this looks great to me. You could keep cooking it if you want to. I just like it somewhat crisped up. If you want it even crispier and more rendered, you totally can. I'm gonna try it real quick. as you can see, there's a lot of the fat renders. So yep. They're nice crispy edges, yep. Oh yeah, this looks great. Alright. So now, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to cook this down for a bit. I want this to be cooked through. I want this to be like, I don't like crunchy sauteed vegetables. And I want it to have a nice sear too. The holes in this are really small and I have flaky salt in here. So I have to like shake it a lot. And then I'm going to add some pepper. And then at this stage I do add some garlic powder. And we are ridiculously low on onion powder. Right. Oh yeah, how's the water coming? It's not boiling yet. Okay. At this stage, you also could do this like, you know, differently. You could start with the vegetables and add oil and butter and then just kind of quickly toss in the sausage and like lightly cook it. You know, if you're not worried about like building the extra flavor. But doing it this way, you don't need to add the ingredient of a fat because you can just utilize the fat from the sausage. And then, which will help prevent the, which will not only help prevent the vegetables from sticking, but it'll also add flavor. But it does require you to have like a separate container to transport the sausage out of. It smells really good. I'm gonna cook this for a minute. I think I am gonna add the Worcestershire. I think it'll only add to the dish. So my mom may not have done that, but this is my recipe book, so it's my rules. I'm just going to write some bullshit for the seasonings. Because the entire premise of my book is you don't measure seasonings. You measure with your heart. We need the chef hat and apron, Rosie. Yeah, that's just not the vibe today. I just love the sounds of stuff cooking. It's pretty soothing in a strange sense. I totally get it. Dripping sunshine. I'm the same way. But I would say probably like 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire is roughly for this amount. I guess you could say a tablespoon for the seasonings. And then salt would be to taste. Heaping tablespoon for the garlic. Okay. Yeah, I started at 6. I missed a piece of sausage. Oh no, whatever will I do? Yeah, I live with my brother. Try anise if you like. I don't like licorice. I've never worked with anise before. Oh, I don't even know if I'm saying it right. This recipe is so versatile. You can add any type of sauce. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it really is truly like about taste, right? Like, there's one way that you could say is like authentically my recipe, but I mean, at the end of the day, cooking, you really, for a lot of dishes, you can just really do whatever. You know? Ooh, these veggies are looking good. Let me show you. Thanks for stop fogging up. Looks tasty. Oh, water's boiling. Alright, so and the thing about this, it does take longer to cook than normal pasta. It takes 13 to 15 minutes, which takes longer. Timer. I've even cooked it. I would even say you could possibly add a minute. But I like al dente pasta, so at 15 it's perfect for me. That side of the sink's empty with the colander in it. I've never seen The Sopranos. Okay. I think now's the time to add the Worcestershire. I hate banana peppers. I don't cook with. You will never see those in my kitchen. Ever. Okay, wait. I should write down how many shakes of a Worcestershire bottle. Okay. About 10 light shakes. Oh, it smells fucking delightful. This is them after you add the Worcestershire. They're nice and sauteed. Alright. I can wait a little bit longer before I keep moving forward. Miss Upper Thigh gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Miss Upper Thigh. Hello, Vibrator. Still love your username. Thank you so much for the super chat. Yes, thank you so much, Miss Upper Thigh. I'm much appreciated, guys. Yeah, but oh my god, for me, banana peppers are one of my top, like, absolutely not foods. Same with tuna. On your way to KFC, well, I hope you enjoy. Show us your hat. Yeah, absolutely. Let me. There we go. I'm not chopping anymore, so I don't have to have the camera as low. What are you rating the vibe in here? Yeah, Vibrator. What's your rating? I am using a high fiber pasta. That's another reason why I want to make this on the meatier side, because I kind of want to fill up on the sausage a little more than the pasta, because if you eat way too much of that pasta, that amount of fiber could cause problems. So if you're using regular pasta, then it doesn't matter. Yeah. It's like a lot of the like higher protein pastas, they also have high fiber in them. It's supposed to be like slightly better for you. Okay, could definitely cook more. These are pretty crunchy, actually. But the onions are great. If I really cared, I would have cooked the peppers longer first. But okay. So the timer goes off in 9 minutes. So I'll probably just let those cook until then. I wish we had smeller vision, right? scallops freak you out? Did somebody else gift 5 memberships? Again? Oh my gosh. From A Vamos, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. Welcome to all the new members. There's a 4-hour replay from yesterday, and we may end up doing another live right after this one if you want to keep hanging out with us. After I'm done eating, I'm going to see how I feel. I think we might move over there for at least a little bit. That sounds fun. I love that idea. Like doing the recipe card live over there. Hello, Lauren. Oh, Vibrator got a membership. What up? I'm making peanut butter protein balls. That sounds so good. I actually just screenshot this recipe for flourless banana muffins. It's basically like bananas, peanut butter, maple syrup, little baking powder, and like chocolate chips. And I was like, this looks really good, and I have all this stuff. And she made like little mini muffins. I don't even know if we have a muffin pin. No, I haven't swam today. This is a cooking live. Yeah, I know, because they're supposed to just be rating vibes, but it sounds like something else. I gotta turn the heat down a little bit. Because I feel like it's getting a little crazy in there. I just wanted to say thank you for the membership. I am glad you restarted your YouTube channel because I missed watching you. Thank you, Joanne. I'm so glad you're back. Welcome. Oh, that's cool, Miss Upper Thigh. Okay, I got 5 minutes. Stir the pasta. You're driving? Okay, cool. Well, don't text too much. You're, be careful. No, Emily. I don't expect that either. I've seen that before too. What are you talking about? Who's Sky? I think I missed a chat. Sometimes it doesn't show us all the chats. Okay. I hope you enjoy your cooking process, Esther. I'm loving your channel. I love your spicy attitude. Thank you, Jojo. Okay. I turned down the heat, so now it's not sizzling as much, but it's just going to help kind of soften the vegetables a little bit more. Is it set to live chat? It's set to live, but even when I do that, it's still a problem. I need to come hang out. You are near another creator. I am? Oh. It's hot in New Mexico. I believe that. I'm making a recipe. So what you've missed so far, just to catch up people that are just coming in, I don't know who Sky is. I didn't see their message. I don't see a comment from Sky. There's no comment on here from Sky. Really? Do you have a screenshot, Sky Fury? Does anybody have a screenshot of that? This is not the first time that name has come up to me. Okay. I mean, if two people have said they've seen it. I know, Savage. I know. Joanne Sabo's a member. She's not who they're talking about. Yeah. Haters are fine, but haters can't be mods. So. You know what I mean? Like. Modding it. Yeah, I'll fix that later. This is not the first time I've been said something. That's not the first time someone has said something to me about that person, but the first time they had no proof. You don't cook at home? Why not? But if anybody has a screenshot or can tell me what live you're talking about or what comment you're talking about, my email is quirkyloverosee@gmail.com. That's the best way to forward that information to me, because I don't know why I'm not seeing Sky Fury in the chat. Yeah. Hey, Christine, it is what it is. Yeah, the pettiness is ridiculous. I've never pretended to be someone's friend for, like, to, like, get over on somebody. That's crazy work. No, I can't. I haven't seen any of Sky's comments. I don't know why. I don't know why she would be blocked. I gotcha, Roxy. So, I mean, I think I can't believe any of that unless, if you guys see anything nefarious, please screenshot it and just, like, send it to me somehow. Instagram DMs, emails, whatever. It's just weird that two people are saying they saw it, so I don't know. Anyway, so now I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna toss the sausage back in because these are cooked well enough. At this point, I have the sautéed veggies, the previously sautéed sausages, great. Then you throw your pasta in. I have no idea why I can't see Sky in the chat. I genuinely can't see a single thing they're saying, which is weird. I don't like that. That makes me a little uncertain to believe them, because that means that they may have blocked me, or vice versa. And I don't only block people who are nasty to me. So I'm just confused on how they can chat and I can't see them. I'll see what I can see in the replay. So 3, 4. So that's a cup. Yeah, this is the only barbecue sauce you can use. It has to be Sweet Baby Ray's to make this correctly. Okay. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna want at least a cup and a half. That's what as I was measuring it out, I was like, I think I'm gonna need a cup and a half at minimum. Because I can tell visually just by looking at it what it needs. Okay. Then 2 cups. Actually, let's do 1 3/4 first. Let me stir it a little more. Oh, actually, yeah, I think 1 3/4 is perfect. Okay, let me show you. This is what it looks like when it's done. You want an even coating. You don't want like any excess because then it would be gross. Any more than this, I think it would be too overpowering and weird. I totally forgot the jar. Like, damn it. Well, I guess it's not too late. It's just not going to be toasty. This would be better if you had added this in while at the end of rendering the vegetables. And since I'm not pre-cooking it, I'm only going to use a little bit. I am going to let this sit for a second and like kind of like marinate together and cook together. Oh, I missed a few noodles. Let me throw those in. This is a beautiful ratio of meat to pasta. Smells delicious. Okay. So at this stage, I'm going to add more garlic and onion powder too. Not a lot. It was struggling to come out there for some reason. I want a little more onion powder. So now I'm just gonna let it marinate for a minute. Everybody gets to know each other. I'll throw away this here. Okay. Okay. And then I'm not making macaroni and cheese. There's no cheese in this dish. Right. Oh, Abby made mac and cheese. Yeah, it went good, Amanda. I missed Nonsense's live because it was like midnight and I was asleep. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and just plate it up. I'm gonna eat dinner with you. My salmon just got done cooking. I wish a happy good dinner to you. I wish you a happy good dinner as well. And this is the final dish. It's so simple. I'm telling you, if you try to make this with any other barbecue sauce, it's not gonna vibe. But you want like an even coating of the sauce. You just don't want it like drenched in barbecue sauce. And if you want it a little less saucy, like if you're someone that kind of likes dry pasta or whatever, congratulations, Tiny Ghost, because you're just being negative for no fucking reason. Sayonara. But yeah. We're gonna go ahead and let me get a bell pepper in that bite. Because if it were up to me for this amount of food, well, I guess not if it was up to me, because it technically is up to me. If bell peppers weren't so expensive, I would have 2 green peppers and 2 like yellow or orange peppers, because I love a lot of peppers. But 2 will do the job. But I like this to be really like bell pepper heavy too, because it's just more filler and it tastes really good. I also would even add like another onion because I cook them down so it shrinks a lot. But because I love bell peppers and onions. Possibly. But 2 green bell peppers were only $2. The bag was like $5 for 3 colored bell peppers. This tastes like childhood to me. This is so good. I forgot where my mom got these salad bowls. I'm obsessed with them. Yeah, vitamin C helps you absorb iron too, so that's good. Yeah. Vitamin C and is it B12? Yeah, I learned all about that when I had to get my iron infusions. You did a bang up job on this one, Rosie. Looks great. Thank you, Cyanide. I've made this hundreds of times. I'm short lard, not Dr. Shark. Oh my god. Have you tried stuffed bell peppers? Yes, I have. I've made them a few different ways. I like doing half cut stuffed peppers because I like to pre-roast them because I hate it when like the bell pepper's not cooked all the way through. Okay, that sounds really good. I think I have heard of that before. Seattle, I have no idea. And it's so frustrating because bell peppers used to be like a cheap food thing. Ugh. My mom, this was my mom's recipe. What's a Poland pepper? You know, as I'm eating this, I honestly think I'm going to write down 1.5 cups of barbecue sauce. Because I feel like this could even... Yeah. So you officially hate KFC mobile ordering. You must come inside. Fuck that. Oh my god. What? That's crazy. The only, like, restaurant app that I use, have used, like, especially back when I had a car, I used it a lot more regularly. But when I'm out and about and stuff, like, the only, like, specific restaurant app I use is the Wendy's one. And that one, it's, like, super easy. You can just click drive-thru. So I realized I haven't used the Wendy's app in like the past few months. Except like once or twice when I was hanging out with people. Just paying it forward. Oh, thank you, Bailey. Thank you so much for the gifted membership. Woot woot. And thank you for paying it forward to another member. That's awesome. I'm glad you renewed your membership. Ooh. Do you have an Aldi? They have a pack of 3 tricolored bell peppers for like $2.50. I do have Aldi. I remember that in the future. I was specifically ordering from Winn-Dixie, and I didn't have an option to like shop around to different locations for what I was planning to do. That's good to know. Yeah, YouTube recently dropped ads in the chat, which is kind of crazy work. It started happening to me recently when I was hanging out in lives. I was like, the fuck is this? Thank you. This is a dirty soda. So it's Diet Coke with like a tablespoon of cream and a lemon slice. Yeah, but they have super hit or miss quality. At least in my area. Sapphire, thank you so much for being a member for 14 months. Or Seattle Sapphire, excuse me. Gotta run. Have a great night. Sending love and light. Thank you so much. Yeah, they have ads in the chat that pop up now. No, it doesn't curdle. I'm here for the good vibes. Controversial Cane is mid. The fries are so floppy and bland. Yeah, I mean, their toast is fire. Love the toast. He will eat sometimes, but he already had dinner, and he doesn't really fuck with this meal like I do. Yeah, we don't need to talk about that, Abby. We don't gotta talk about the cream incident. Zaxby's is so much better than Cane's. And if you've never had a Zaxby's, I'm so sorry. I just like places with more variety. I live in Ontario, so I don't have Cane's or Zaxby's. That sucks. I'll tell you, if you ever go to the southeast of the U.S., you gotta try Zaxby's. Come on now. I've never had liver. Liver and onions and gravy. I've never had liver. That scares me. It's so good. Is liver a food that's like a good thing to eat for a source of iron? I know it's a meat product, so it probably is. You have to eat liver once a week because of gastric bypass? How are those two things related? Like, I'm genuinely asking. Yes, amazing and disgusting source of iron. That's funny. If anybody has any killer, like, gravy recipes, or not gravy recipes, liver recipes. If you want to forward them to my email, maybe one day I'll actually buy some and try to experiment with that. That scares me though. You don't like Zaxby's sides? For the barbecue sauce, you have to use Sweet Baby Ray's. Beef liver is like the most nutrient-dense food you can eat. Really? Someone send Rosie a beef liver on ice. I'll do it for the content. But God, I'll have to have like some backup chicken nuggets just in case. But I'll try to see how expensive beef liver is, because if it's super cheap, then maybe. But if it's like if it's one of those things that's gone up recently and it's like a hefty amount, I'm not, because I don't know. It's just gonna depend on how much it costs. Because I don't want to waste money on something like that. I'm not like dying to try it, but for the first time in my life, I'm curious. Rosie, I went down to the rabbit hole when it was talking about that sheep. LOL. So I did research and decided to go straight to the source. I don't know what Primal Queen is. Liver's a texture thing for me. Can't stand it. Oh, a 5-pack for $5? That doesn't sound bad. Yeah, we have a Sam's membership. I'm planning to go later this month. Primal Queen is a beef organ supplement. Oh. I'm very wary of supplement stuff like that. That was bomb. That was bomb.com. Alright, folks. Is liver slimy? I did not know that. I've just never had it or cooked with it or worked with it in any way. Maybe I should do some research. I hope you enjoy, Monica. I love Sam's Club. Soak it in milk. I should look into that sometime. I've never had Zaxby's. I actually don't eat much fast food at all. I can count on one hand how many times I've ate fast food in a year. That's cool. Looks like it's time to do dishes. Yeah, I'm dealing with a pain flare, so I haven't gotten to it yet. I had to modify today's live plans because I started having a pain flare yesterday. Today is a little less bad than yesterday. Actually, I'm not sure if that's true. Is it? They're pretty equal. I think it was a little more intense yesterday. Like nerve joint pain. Do you engage with any new followers? I mean, I talked to everybody in the chat. You should just get you a power washer. Bring the dishes outside and clean them. Nah, I've got a dishwasher. Is the dishwasher unloaded yet? No, because I forgot to say something. I mean, internet, that's just not true. But, I mean, clearly you feel some type of way that I must have missed a comment of yours or something. I can't answer every comment. I do the best that I can. I'm also in pain, so I haven't been as I normally am today. Oh yeah, that kicked in a while ago, Abby. Internet, I mean, if you're that mad you can go. I mean, we don't need you fucking up the vibe. But at the end of the day, that's just, you're wrong. And again, I'm sorry that you feel neglected by someone you don't know on the internet, but I'm just trying to answer to them the best that I can. So, I mean, yeah, internet, she answered me and I'm new. Exactly. Oh, you have to be careful where you purchase the liver from because it affects the quality of the meat. Yeah, there's several conversations going on in the chat as well. Exactly. Yeah, I see that, Emily. Thank you, Courtney. I'm new as well, and she has read my comments. Exactly. I mean, I'm gonna brush that off unless you want to engage positively in the chat. I'm gonna ignore moving forward because I'm not gonna engage in that crap. Anyway, grass-fed farmer. That sounds expensive. She answered me a ton, and I'm new. Yeah, I mean, exactly. He's just mad to be mad, and I'm too tired to care. Emily. I lost shoe sizes too. How did you lose? Aw. Thank you so much, Vibe, for the super chat. Not gonna lie, with liver with fried onions. Livered with onions, fried potatoes, and cornbread. Oh, okay. Not gonna lie, that's kind of weird. People be wanting attention like that when the entire chat is engaged in conversation, upset that people are enjoying a casual conversation. Exactly. Oh, okay, so from losing weight. Well, congrats. That does sound good, Vibrator. Yeah, when there's significant weight loss, yeah, I've heard people lose shoe sizes too. Vibrator, I love your username. It's such a good play on words. You from the South, aren't you? Hell yeah. How'd you guess? If you're sensitive to smells, I don't recommend liver. Oh, that might piss my brother off. Good to know, Ronnie. Your nose got smaller too. Nice. I'm a sweet cornbread girl. I know that's controversial. I don't really like, especially because I don't like skillet cornbread because it's always dry. Yeah, I miss important shit. Sometimes when I watch replays back, I'll see some things that were said in the chat, and I was like, I have no memory of seeing that, and now I'm bummed because I would have loved to have seen that. I like sweet cornbread too. Yeah. I really want to move over to a members only lab and do the recipe book, but I don't know if I've got it in me. God, that's such a good idea though. I will do that on a members only live though. In fact, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Instead of just like doing no live. We'll see how I feel after therapy. In my opinion, paid subs typically get more attention on any streams, not just here. The name, colors, highlight just draws better attention sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I do try to engage equally, but also, like, if people are paying members or they've been members for a long time, like, I want to make sure that I'm definitely, like, trying to not miss what they're saying. But it's not a perfect science, and you do your best. Oh, gotcha, cyanide. Like, I don't try to, like, be one of those people that's like, I only pay attention to my members and everybody else can fuck off. Like, that's not how I operate. I'm not a member and Rosie always responds to me. I try. I do my best, like I said. So, anywho. Yeah, we've been live for over 2 hours anyway, so, I got you, Ashley. Yeah, no, I know you didn't mean any shade by it. I'm just like, I'm fading super fast out of all of a sudden. So, yeah, I do my best. Nerve, why did you hide that person? I didn't even see them in the chat. If you clean the liver good, no bad smell. Okay, okay. What is going on with my chat? Can you go ahead and fix it, Christine? I can't even see the original chat. I don't know what's going on. Soak the liver in milk for like 30 minutes? Okay. Thank you, Kaz. I appreciate that. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, yeah, no, keep that hidden then. Are these people like blocking me or something to talk shit? What is happening? I'm so confused. Whatever. Oh, sorry. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're good, guys. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off for the night. I got the answers I needed for the recipe, and I'm not dealing with that right now. I'm gonna do 1.5 cups. I feel like it was like a touch too much for what I would normally like it to be. Because then it's like when you reheat it, you can add just like a teaspoon extra barbecue sauce, and it's like perfect. If you add too much before, it just throws off the balance. Okay. So, oh, and then here I wrote everything else already. Okay. Trust nobody. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I already took I already took a lot of like a high amount of ibuprofen earlier, so probably could take some more now. I think it's been long enough. Where's the... God, I need to deal with my dishes, and I'm already in the negatives when it comes to spoons. So, oh, there's the ibuprofen. Oh, it's been well over 6 hours. So, I'm gonna take some of these. Alright, guys. I'm gonna go. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me today, even though I'm like not on my prime. Yeah. I already drank that THC drink, and I'm still in significant pain, which tells me it's pretty bad. So, thank y'all for being here. I'm gonna go to bed. Actually, yeah, that'll help. So, I'm not gonna go publicly live tomorrow. I may or may not do members only live. I think I just need to give myself a break, but we'll see. And then I'm gonna reevaluate on Thursday. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. I try not to talk about my pain, but when it gets like this level bad, it's like all I can think about. So I keep bringing it up because it's just like much more on the forefront of my mind than on like average days. So thank y'all for hanging out with me. I'm glad I got as I just wasn't sure. Like I would have guessed like 2 cups, like anywhere between 1 to 2 cups. So I was right in the range, but I always just do it visually. So anyway, bye.